Plymouth hitting -2 degrees, whilst Aberdeen sits at +4. Yes, you heard that correctly. Cornwall colder than the Scottish Highlands. Is your area about to face the most dramatic temperature swing we've seen this autumn? Right now, the Met Office has yellow warnings active across 17 counties, affecting nearly 12 million people, with winds already gusting to 70 kilometres per hour along the south coast. In the next 90 seconds, I'll tell you exactly when this Arctic blast arrives in London, Manchester, Birmingham, Glasgow, Cardiff, and Belfast. But first, drop your location in the comments right now, because tomorrow I will be giving personalised forecasts for every single area you mention. London, you re-looking at 8 degrees today, dropping to 2 overnight, recovering to just 5 tomorrow. Manchester, currently 7 degrees, down to 1 tonight, barely reaching 4 tomorrow afternoon. Birmingham sits at 6 degrees now, falling to 0 by midnight, struggling to 3 degrees tomorrow. Glasgow, you're actually warmer at 9 degrees currently, down to 3 tonight, 6 tomorrow. Cardiff, 7 degrees today, 2 overnight, 5 degrees tomorrow. Belfast, 8 degrees now, dropping to 2 tonight, back to 6 tomorrow. That's the basic overview, but the story behind these numbers is far more concerning than the temperatures themselves. Here's what nobody is talking about. The models are currently showing 2 completely different scenarios for the weekend, and this 50-kilometre difference changes everything for the eastern counties. The Met Office model has the main area of low pressure tracking north through the Irish Sea Friday night into Saturday morning, keeping the heaviest precipitation across western areas. But the European model, the ECMWF, is showing that same low-pressure system slightly further east, which would bring significant snowfall to the Midlands and potentially even the home counties. We'll have a clearer picture tomorrow morning when the latest model runs come through, so do check back because this is genuinely one to watch. Let me break down what's happening. Currently, we've got a blocking high-pressure system sitting over Scandinavia, and this is pulling down extremely cold air from the Arctic. At the same time, there's moisture streaming up from the Atlantic. When these two air masses collide over the UK, that's when things get interesting. The jet stream position is critical here. It's diving south across the UK, creating what meteorologists call a sharp pressure gradient. Those tightly packed isobars mean strong winds for all of us. Newcastle, you are experiencing 8 degrees today, down to 1 tonight, just 4 tomorrow. Leeds currently sits at 7 degrees, falling to 0 overnight, 3 degrees tomorrow maximum. Sheffield, 6 degrees now, -1 tonight, 2 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Liverpool at 8 degrees today, 2 overnight, 5 tomorrow. Brighton on the south coast, 9 degrees currently, 4 tonight, 7 tomorrow. For those of you in Oxford, 7 degrees today, 1 overnight, 4 degrees tomorrow. Cambridge, 6 degrees now, 0 tonight, 3 tomorrow. Nottingham, you are looking at 7 degrees today, falling to -1 tonight, struggling to 3 tomorrow. Southampton, currently 9 degrees, down to 4 overnight, 7 tomorrow. Leicester at 6 degrees today, 0 tonight, 3 degrees tomorrow. York, 7 degrees now, -1 overnight, 3 tomorrow afternoon. And for those of you in Exeter, you are actually one of the warmer spots at 10 degrees today, 5 overnight, 8 tomorrow. But Exeter, your concern isn't just the temperature. It's the temperature combined with those southwesterly winds bringing persistent rain throughout Friday. Wait until you see what's coming for the weekend. This is where the uncertainty really matters. The Met Office unified model and the GFS American model are in reasonable agreement for Thursday and Friday, but Saturday onwards, they re-diverging significantly. The European model is considerably colder, showing potential for widespread snow across central and northern England Saturday morning. We are talking about areas that rarely see snow in November, potentially dealing with 5 to 10 centimetres. This includes Manchester, Leeds, Sheffield, and possibly even Birmingham. Plymouth, you are at 11 degrees today, 6 overnight, 9 tomorrow. Blackpool on the northwest coast, 8 degrees currently, 2 tonight, 5 tomorrow. Scarborough on the east coast, 7 degrees today, 1 overnight, 4 tomorrow. Penzance at the southwestern tip, 12 degrees now, 7 overnight, 10 tomorrow. Dover, 9 degrees today, 4 tonight, 7 tomorrow. Inverness up in the Scottish Highlands, 6 degrees currently, 1 overnight, 4 tomorrow. Aberdeen, as I mentioned earlier, actually sitting warmer than southern areas at 9 degrees today, 3 overnight, 6 tomorrow. I know this isn't ideal for anyone with weekend plans. Let me just clarify that the snow scenario is still uncertain at this stage. It could go either way. If the low pressure tracks just 50 kilometres further west, most areas stay as rain. If it goes 50 kilometres east, we could see significant snow. This is exactly why you need to check back tomorrow, because by then we'll have 3 more model runs to analyse, and we should have much better clarity on the weekend scenario. Swansea in South Wales, 8 degrees today, 3 overnight, 6 tomorrow. Bangor in North Wales, 7 degrees currently, 2 tonight, 5 tomorrow. Belfast in Northern Ireland, as mentioned, 8 degrees today, 2 overnight, 6 tomorrow. Derry, you are at 7 degrees now, 1 tonight, 5 tomorrow. Edinburgh, 9 degrees today, 3 overnight, 6 tomorrow. Dundee, 8 degrees currently, 2 tonight, 5 tomorrow. Stirling, 7 degrees today, 1 overnight, 4 tomorrow. There is one detail that concerns me most about this forecast. It not the cold, it not even the potential snow. It the timing. This system arrives Friday evening, right in the middle of the evening commute. London, Manchester, Birmingham, you are all looking at rain arriving around 6 o'clock Friday evening, heaviest overnight. And if temperatures drop as quickly as the models suggest, we could see that rain turning to sleet or wet snow by Saturday morning rush hour. The Met Office will likely issue further warnings tomorrow once confidence increases. Preston in Lancashire, 7 degrees today, 1 overnight, 4 tomorrow. Chester, 8 degrees currently, 2 tonight, 5 tomorrow. Reading in Berkshire, 8 degrees today, 3 tonight, 6 tomorrow. According to the latest model runs, there's still some uncertainty about the intensity of the precipitation. The Met Office model is showing 20 to 30 millimetres of rain across Wales and northwest England Friday night. The European model suggests 40 to 50 millimetres in similar areas. This difference matters because higher rainfall totals mean greater risk of localised flooding, particularly in areas that have already seen heavy rain this week. Parts of Cumbria, Lancashire and Snowdonia are already saturated. Coventry, 6 degrees today, 0 tonight, 3 tomorrow. Derby at 7 degrees currently, -1 overnight, 3 tomorrow. Carlisle in Cumbria, 6 degrees today, 0 tonight, 3 tomorrow. Actually, I should be more precise about the wind speeds. Currently, we're seeing gusts of 70 kilometers per hour. That's about 43 miles per hour along exposed coasts. Friday into Saturday, these could increase to 90 to 100 kilometers per hour, roughly 55 to 60 miles per hour, particularly across Western Scotland, Northern Ireland, and exposed parts of Wales. Those are strong enough to bring down tree branches and cause disruption to transport networks. Perth in Scotland, 7 degrees today, 1 overnight, 4 tomorrow. Fort William, 6 degrees today, 0 overnight, 3 tomorrow. Orkney Islands, 8 degrees today, 4 tonight, 7 tomorrow. Shetland Islands, 9 degrees currently, 5 overnight, 8 tomorrow. Hang on, let me check that again. The Met Office has just updated their outlook, and they now showing slightly higher confidence in the colder scenario for Saturday. This doesn't mean it's definite, but it does mean the probability has increased. We'll have a clearer picture tomorrow because the overnight model runs will be crucial in determining whether that low-pressure system tracks east or west. Bournemouth on the south coast, 10 degrees today, 5 overnight, 8 tomorrow. Bath in Somerset, 7 degrees now, 2 tonight, 5 tomorrow. Bristol, 8 degrees today, 3 overnight, 6 tomorrow. There's one location that could see something unexpected, and that's the Pennines. If temperatures drop quickly enough Friday night, whilst precipitation is still falling, the high ground could see 20 to 30 centimetres of snow. That area is above 300 metres. This would affect routes like the M62 across the Pennines, the A66 across the North Pennines, and higher sections of the A1. Not common for November, but the conditions are lining up. Ipswich in East Anglia, 8 degrees today, 3 overnight, 6 tomorrow. Norwich, 7 degrees currently, 2 tonight, 5 tomorrow. Hull on the east coast, 8 degrees today, 2 overnight, 5 tomorrow. Unfortunately for southern England, whilst you will avoid the worst of the snow risk, you are not escaping this system. The rain Friday evening will be persistent and heavy, 20 to 30 millimetres quite widely, and the winds will be disruptive. London transport will likely see delays Friday evening into Saturday morning. The tube copes reasonably well, but overground services and buses could face problems with wet leaves on lines and surface water on roads. Basingstoke, 8 degrees today, 3 overnight, 6 tomorrow. Maidstone in Kent, 8 degrees now, 3 tonight, 6 tomorrow. Canterbury, 9 degrees today, 4 overnight, 7 tomorrow. The European model suggests the coldest air arrives Sunday, not Saturday. This is rather unusual for this time of year. We could see daytime maximum temperatures struggling to reach 2 to 3 degrees across central and northern England Sunday, with overnight frost widespread. Scotland, you handle cold better than the south, but even for you, this would be a sharp change from the relatively mild conditions we've had recently. Colchester in Essex, 8 degrees today, 3 overnight, 6 tomorrow. Milton Keynes, 7 degrees today, 2 overnight, 5 tomorrow. Northampton at 6 degrees currently, 1 overnight, 3 tomorrow. If there's one thing to take away from this forecast, it's that Friday evening into Saturday is when you need to be most prepared. Have your winter kit in the car if you are traveling. Check your journey before you set out. Rail services will likely face disruption. Road conditions could be tricky, particularly on higher routes. This isn't scaremongering, it's just sensible preparation for what the models are consistently showing. Telford in Shropshire, 6 degrees today, 0 tonight, 3 tomorrow. Wrexham in North Wales, 7 degrees today, 1 tonight, 4 tomorrow. Aberystwyth on the West Wales coast, 9 degrees now, 4 overnight, 7 tomorrow. The pressure gradient between the low pressure system and the Scandinavian high creates what we call a tight squeeze. Think of it like opening a freezer door across the entire country. The air rushing from high pressure to low pressure is what generates those strong winds. The tighter the pressure gradient, the stronger the winds. Currently, the isobars on the charts are very tightly packed for Friday night. Newquay in Cornwall, 11 degrees today, 7 overnight, 9 tomorrow. Torquay in Devon, 10 degrees now, 6 tonight, 9 tomorrow. Taunton in Somerset, 8 degrees today, 3 overnight, 6 tomorrow. Right then, let's talk about next week briefly. Monday sees the low pressure system clearing eastwards, leaving us in that cold Arctic air mass. Tuesday and Wednesday could actually be quite bright and sunny, but bitterly cold with widespread frost. Temperatures recovering slightly Thursday and Friday, but we are watching another potential system for the following weekend. That S still 9 to 10 days away though, so considerable uncertainty there. Lancaster in the northwest, 7 degrees today, 1 overnight, 4 tomorrow. Kendal in the Lake District, 6 degrees today, 0 overnight, 3 tomorrow. Workington on the Cumbrian coast, 8 degrees today, 2 overnight, 5 tomorrow. Do check back tomorrow around this same time because I'll have that detailed weekend update with much better clarity on the snow situation. I'll also be responding to locations you've mentioned in the comments with specific localised forecasts. Don't forget to drop your city or county in the comments right now. Dumfries in southwest Scotland, 7 degrees today, 1 overnight, 4 tomorrow. Ayr on the Ayrshire coast, 9 degrees today, 3 overnight, 6 tomorrow. Paisley near Glasgow, 9 degrees today, 3 overnight, 6 tomorrow. This is where it gets interesting for the Channel Islands. Jersey and Guernsey, you are actually going to stay milder throughout this event. Currently sitting at 12 to 13 degrees, you will see the rain Friday evening, but the snow risk is minimal. The Isle of Wight, 10 degrees today, 5 overnight, 8 tomorrow. For those of you on the Western Isles, staying mild at 8 to 10 degrees, but very windy Friday night with gusts potentially exceeding 100 kilometers per hour. What concerns meteorologists most about this setup is the occluded front. This is where the cold front catches up with the warm front. It is this occluded front that brings the heaviest precipitation and the greatest uncertainty about rain versus snow. According to the Met Office, this is the coldest outbreak we've seen this early in the season since 2010. We're not forecasting anything quite that dramatic yet, but the air mass is similar. Let me recap the key points. Cold Arctic air arriving Thursday, intensifying Friday. Low pressure system tracking across the UK Friday night into Saturday with heavy rain, possibly snow over high ground and perhaps lower levels in central England. Very windy conditions, particularly western areas. Temperatures well below average for the weekend. Significant uncertainty remains about exact track and precipitation type. Check back tomorrow for crucial updates once we have the overnight model data. For tomorrow specifically, I'll be looking at whether the Met Office issues any amber warnings. I'll also be examining the UKMO ensemble to see if the model runs are converging or diverging. I genuinely appreciate everyone who watches these updates and engages in the comments. Your local observations are incredibly valuable. If you are seeing something different from what I've forecast, please do let me know, because ground truth often highlights areas where the models are struggling. Weather forecasting isn't perfect. It's an evolving science, and your input helps build a more complete picture. Tomorrow, S-Video will be out at the same time, around 6 o'clock in the evening. I'll have the detailed weekend breakdown, specific snow forecasts if warranted, and those personalized responses to your comments. Make sure you drop your location below. Whether you are in a major city or a small village, I want to give you the most accurate local forecast possible. The Met Office updates their forecasts every 6 hours, and I will be monitoring those overnight runs very closely. The four main models, Met Office, GFS, ECMWF, and the UKMO ensemble, all feed into the forecast. And when they agree, confidence is high. When they disagree, as they currently are for Saturday, we have to present both scenarios and explain the implications of each. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, be prepared for Friday evening, and I'll see you tomorrow with what should be a much clearer picture of this developing situation. Don't forget those comments with your